All right, everyone, here we go. It's a Friday reading. Love the Friday reading. We do it every Friday. That's why it's called the Friday reading. It's one card for each sign. Watch everything that's on the table. I put a little blurb in the description so you understand this a little bit better, and I don't have to talk as much. But it's just an exploded all signs reading on the table. I split it into 12 pieces. For you, they're signs. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, all that stuff. For the universe, they're just numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's slices of a pie that we put little numbers on. All right. That being said, I have a pre-shuffle. We're going to talk about that in a second. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless, and I don't clarify on this reading. We're just taking a look at what your person's thinking and feeling right now in the current energies. And the current energies are getting crazy. If you watched a 3-card I pulled recently, and on all the readings I did for September, including the overview, you kind of know what's going on. All right. Tomorrow I pulled a weekly reading. All right, for the upcoming week, which is the week of the 4th through the 10th of September. And in that reading, we clarify one card for each sign. All right, and then in that reading, we ask what actions your person's likely to take towards you. This is what they're thinking and feeling. Here's my pre-shuffle. Just me talking to the universe. I'll show it to you. There's a Page of Wands crossed by an Ace of Swords with a Hierophant crossed by an 8 of Swords with a 7 of Cups bookending the Page of Wands. It's a very simple message here. I could paraphrase it. I don't even need to break it down. It's somebody who is rethinking their life, rethinking their long term. Again, they've got course corrected in August. And we've got these North Node alignments that I talked about in a recent 3-card, which I'll be pulling on. Probably on Sunday, I'm going to pull on this second phase of the North Node alignments, little fate action. Again, your person still seems to be on the main road, but they want to drive off of it. You know, here's their propensity to toonces the driving cat off the road, the 8 of Swords. But they're realizing that the main 3 here, it's a truth sandwich, right? What they've got, they'd like to explore other options, okay? They're thinking about exploring other options. And those 3 cards are backed up by the bookend card here, the 7 of Cups. Somebody may be realizing they've got options. They're not stuck. And maybe, you know, maybe they're listening to me secretly. And they're like, hey, maybe that guy's right. Maybe that guy's right. Yeah, I am. Asshole. Stop running from your DF. My God. All right, let's shuffle the deck. Let's do one card for each sign, and let's do a Friday reading here. Give me the soulmate cycle. Universe, what's the runner thinking and feeling right now? All right, give me a reading. Friday read, one card for each sign. Let's see where we go. We're going to use the Rider-Waite. It's a nice down the middle. It'll give us a good overview of things, I think. All right. Tomorrow we might use the Witches as our base deck in the actions they're likely to take. But for today, the good old standby Rider-Waite should do the trick. And I got my shuffle and I bent my card. Hold on a moment. I see I bent it. It's a devil. I bent the devil. What does that mean? What does it mean if I bend the devil? Well, it probably means I could kick the devil's ass. Well, I am Steve. I'm surrounded by Archangel Michael energy. I have been my whole life. So maybe, I don't know. Archangel Michael's pretty kick-ass. The overall energy of everything that falls on the table is this, right? It's the ties that bind. I'm drawn to the chain here. Now, all your people, what they're thinking and feeling right now is that, again, we have to consider the pre-shuffle. It's about a rethink. It's about, I'd like to explore other options maybe because what's on my side is toxic or has become toxic. This is what they're thinking and feeling right now. Now about you in particular, where this devil comes into play for every card that falls on the table, because I'm asking what they're thinking and feeling about you, right? We found out about their side in the pre-shuffle that energy wanted to come in. But for here, energy's always in layers. They're obsessively thinking about you. This is an obsession energy, right? Obsession. Like, you know, all they can think about. It feels like that, right? It's like I remember back when I was a smoker, I had jury duty. It was hell. All I could think about, sitting there, was, I wish I could go outside for a smoke. I wish I could go outside for it. Just over and over. I wasn't even paying attention to what was going on in the damn courtroom. That's all I could think about. It's right here. Okay? He was innocent, by the way. Okay. Let's flip. Here we go. Yeah. Innocent. Gotta go. Bye. Okay. Yeah, he was. It's fine. First card out. So they're obsessively thinking about you at the very least. This should be an interesting reading with the devil as our overall energy. What's fueling the devil? Let's just have some fun. Yeah. Look, you want proof of my read? Okay, I read the energy first. The cards are just pretty pictures for you. Okay, so you could get some verification, some validation on my energy read, so you don't have to take the word of a talking hand at a blue table. Right here, the Three of Wands. Looking out at other options, looking out at other horizons. It's all they can think about is you. His back is turned to whatever's on their side. It's all about you. It is. It's a lot of obsession here. All right, here we go. Aries, you ready? Our story begins with Aries, it ends with Pisces. Pay attention to everything. I'm not an astrologer, and this ain't your horoscope. This is energy reading, just an all signs reading exploded on the table. Aries, Knight of Cups. That's a good place to start. Our little book, our little story starts with this, well, gallant knight galloping towards with a, yeah, they're looking at other fucking options. In the angle of Aries, which again is in looking at it as an exploded all signs reading, our story begins with a Knight of Cups. The urge to come towards you is there. It's on the road of destiny. You're an exit on the road, on the main freeway of destiny that they're back on, thanks to August and Lionsgate and other energies that helped, North Node energies, etc. And again, in a 3 card the other day, we talked about several alignments of the North Node repeating. Right? Every time they try to take the wrong exit, the cop pulls them over, puts them back on. Right now, we're in this mode here. This is what they're thinking right now. Well, of course they are. I gave you my little jury duty analogy for a reason. You're the outside. You're outside where they can have a smoke. You're out there. They want to go out there. What they got on their side is, it always comes up like this. They're not happy. They're not. Devil energy will lie to you, tell you what you want to hear. You know, this is nice. A good start. Let's put it in place here. Make it look pretty. All right, Taurus, Ace of Pentacles. I don't normally say this about this card. I say it about the Ten of Pentacles sometimes. I say it about the Ten of Cups sometimes. It's a whole lot of fairyland, fantasy. Somebody here is dreaming, right, that they're this knight and they want to come in and have a solid new beginning with you. They can't have... In the Taurus angle, somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side. I always get that energy. The grass wasn't greener, okay? They can't have this solid new beginning unless they come in and confess some things to you. But that's going to take them putting their ego down. But this is, you know, and they're really thinking about, you may pick up on, you may dream about this person. Because this person's dreaming about you. I get it off that. All right, Gemini. Six of Pentacles. Again, everything here relates to the devil. Your person, I always get this energy for Gemini, for the angle of Gemini. Somebody here is trapped or felt like they were trapped. Their relationship of whatever, how they're living their life. Doesn't have to be a marriage. For most of you it is. Or a relationship of some kind. But it's not equal give and take. Somebody here wants to give to you. Again, our story started with a Knight of Cups. Somebody here wants something that's equal. They want to be, well, as I said before, I think for you, Gemini, they want to be an emperor in their own life, and they're not. Okay? They're not. They want some control. They are very controlled. Okay? So, good. Everybody's person obsessively thinking. Cancer. The hot spot of the connection cycle. Bookending the Knight of Cups in the reading. Bleeds on to everybody. Cancerian themed soulmate cycle is tough. It's tough. You know, it's all feels and for some of these runners, it's tough. King of Cups, see? King of Cups is stingy. He holds the Ace of Cups, very stingy about giving it. Very, you know, very controlled. Somebody here is trying to control their urge to come towards you. That doesn't surprise me for your person. Cancer's person's the most likely I'm to swear at. Yeah, trying to control that urge. They're losing, by the way, that control. They're losing control, I can tell you that, because their energy is coming towards you. Okay, all right. You might be seeing, Cancer, you might be seeing signs too that your person's around. Keep your eyes open while you're out walking around or doing whatever you're doing, getting static energy on you from other people. Keep your eyes open. You might be seeing signs. Maybe something you haven't seen in a while, and then every time you don't see it, your person's not around or you're not feeling them. all of a sudden you're going to start seeing that again. Okay? I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you, it's there. Let's make them look pretty. Why do these cards keep fucking up? Leo. Well, Leo is in a toxic connection. This ought to be good. What? I know what that is. What is it? The Lovers. Look at that. Looky there. Look at that. How do I read that? How do I say this without sounding like it? Every time I get to the Leo position or do a Leo reading, I feel like I'm the asshole of YouTube. Always, because everybody else's Leo reads, you know, somebody's coming in, oh, they love you so much. Well, they do. They're obsessively thinking about you. Yeah. It's the love. It would be the love geese in the animal deck. The love geese are in the air. It's that kind of energy. Their thoughts about you right now, whoever this is, roles can be reversed, especially for Leo, but the runner, whoever they are, the one that's in the toxic situation, is obsessively thinking about you, and that energy is making them see what's around them in a new light. It's exactly what I told you. It's funny. It's exactly what I said in the September monthly reading. I said there's going to be a point very soon where they decide that they're out, even though they keep flip-flopping back and forth. Well, now they've decided that they want something better. They're looking at options. Whether that means forward movement, maybe we'll find out in tomorrow's weekly reading. But it all bodes well for the soulmate right now. And again, I'll tell you the same thing I told Cancer. You might be seeing signs that this person is headed towards you. In fact, might is the wrong word. You will be seeing signs. Okay, we got an angel here helping things out. Angel energy gives you signs. It always does. Devil energy don't want you to see signs. It doesn't have the power to create the signs, and it doesn't want you to see them anyway because, you know, it's all illusion. It wants you to believe the fake story. All right, Virgo. Exactly what I predicted in September reading. I swear to God, it's unreal. All right, Virgo. 8 Wands, Virgo. Okay, you're always getting split energy with me. Somebody here wants to, that person, that ego that got hurt, they're again in a phase where they can't stop thinking about it. Their hurt ego, and they might reach out. Okay? They might. I don't know. I get forward movement in what they're thinking and feeling right now. So, you know, it is what it is. Your energy, though, is moving forward. You're moving faster than they are. They might have a hard time catching you. Okay? Your energy is growing very fast. We'll see. But that's what I get you. That's the truth. It doesn't surprise me. You pop in their head quite a bit. You know, they're very, not unlike with Leo here. You're very in and out, and when you're in, they're in. They want to fix it. It bothers them. Something bothers this incoming energy. Something happened between you two. I don't know what it is, but it really hurt their ego. Libra, 6 of Wands. Look at this fucking reading. It's unreal. It's perfect for what's happening right now. It's a perfect setup for my North Node reading I'm going to pull on Sunday. It's perfect. 6 of Wands. Yeah, just like I told you in your damn September reading. Somebody's headed your way. This is victory after a long battle energy. This card sometimes reflects as just victory, but it feels old. It feels like this guy's been gone a while, right? Somebody wants a fresh start here. You too, because of the blue background, you could, if you don't read energy, you could just read by background color. Color is energy. It's surface energy, but it is. Your person is headed your way. You might hear from somebody here. Okay? What they're thinking about is actually what they're thinking and feeling about you, because the energy's here, is how great you are. How happy you might make them. Okay? And I do mean the word might there, because they are a little wishy-washy. All right? Just being honest. But not in the sense of you might not make them happy, just in the sense of it makes them too happy to think about it, so they shut it down. Okay? And again, overall energy of everything here is devil energy. The devil makes you do that. It creates fears. It generates fears in the brain. You don't want to be that happy. Happiness is boring. You don't want that. You want adventure. You want to fight and argue with somebody. No. The devil will convince you of all sorts of things. That type of energy. It really will. So anyway. Scorpio. Fool. What somebody's thinking and feeling about you right now is that you're pretty far ahead of them. You're off in a new direction, and they're going to have to scramble to catch you. That's what they're thinking and feeling. It is. And they're thinking and feeling it. That thought is generating fears in your person. Okay? You have to remember the devil for everything I pull. It's the overall energy. All right? They are watching you. They are. They're obsessively thinking about you, but you're moving very fast in new directions. Your energy is growing at an exponential rate here. All right? Will they come towards you? It's risky. They're still afraid. It's risky for them. Pay attention to your September reading, because I just pulled it a few days ago. It is risky for them. It's a leap of faith for them to come towards you. You know, I wish I could clarify that. We'll see what happens in the weekly reading tomorrow. Sagittarius, the Emperor. Again, I always know what it means. I know what it means within a half a second of it hitting the table. Okay? And I'm tired of saying this to you. I'm sick and fucking tired of it. Yep, the Emperor. Somebody feels like they need to be with you in order to have something, to complete the kingdom, right? To complete something. I don't want to use the word opportunistic. It's just somebody who feels this practical need to be with you, and you might hear from them. The Emperor is showing up, is what the message was when this first hit the table. But I have to the devil is the overall energy. I have to. It is some, you know who this is. I know you do. You know who this is. You have to. Even if it's somebody you don't think it, you wouldn't dare think that it's that person. It is. Somebody feels like you guys would be a great power couple. Oh, there's that phrase, power couple. That one that I hate. I hate that phrase. I sit down at a dinner table with somebody and they start talking about they're a power couple. I'm late for the door. Power couple. I hate that. It's terrible. It just shows that the whole thing is for practical reasons, not cups. Power couple. We'll see what happens in the weekly reading tomorrow. Pay attention to your September reading too. I know it's very important. I don't remember it, but I know it's very important. All right, Capricorn. Empress. Jesus Christ. Okay. This is, pay attention to the 3 card I pulled the other day. The thank you reading. It's not even a 3 card. It's the thank you reading I did the other day. It's right here. You all should be paying attention to that. But this is tying to Cancer's energy. You guys are on opposite sides of the pie here, right? You're the opposite sign to this, and this is the hot spot. So what's happening here is this is also bleeding onto everybody. The reason your person, all of your people, are obsessively thinking about you is because you're reflecting in pure Empress energy. There's somebody here, and again, for Capricorn in particular, you are, here's my power couple. Your person is drawn to you. The Emperor is showing up. That's the only energy from Sagittarius that bleeds over here. But again, somebody sees your value, somebody knows that you complete them in some way. That's what they're thinking and feeling. They're obsessed about it. They can't, they can't stop. But again, your energy is moving forward. You're a higher vibration than they are. They're not reflecting in pure Emperor energy. This is not a balanced Emperor. It's certainly an Emperor that thinks it's a power couple is not a balanced Emperor. That's King of Wands really dominating the energy. All right. So somebody is drawn to you. They want to come towards you. They also see that you're very intimidating to them. You're thriving, if you will. They see you moving forward. Because your energy is also tied quite a bit here to the 8 of Wands that it's sitting on top of, and this 6 of Wands by default. All right, Aquarius. Wow, this is nice. Hey, this is you. Capricorn, take advantage of it. Go outside. Everyone's going to like you. If you see people all of a sudden, why is everybody saying hi to me? Why is everybody looking at me? Why is everybody waving? Do I smell funny? No, you don't smell funny. It's Empress energy. It applies to all of you, by the way. Because of that thank you reading, I'd pay attention to that. Yeah, Aquarius. 3 of Pentacles. Everybody wants to, okay, as far as your runner goes, yeah, they want something. They feel bad that there at least isn't a friendship here or something that they never opened up to you. It's a very practical thought. It's Pentacles. As for you, you're building new connections, Aquarius. You're building new foundations. Your energy's bouncing off of pretty much everything here. You're bouncing off of this Fool. You're bouncing off of this 8 of Wands. By default, this 6 of Wands. I mean, this is a little mini Aquarius reading just right here. But you're also bouncing off of this. This is the card that just came just before you, the energy that's right here. some of that energy bleeds in. You're making new connections and starting new things. Somebody here is very obsessively thinking, very sad, maybe very fearful that there's just never going to be anything. They're not even going to have at least a friendship. You guys could have been closer, something along those lines. But for you, your energy is attached to this. You and Virgo often split from me for whatever reason. Same kind of thing. You're moving forward. You're making new connections. Pisces. Very important card. Our reading started with the Knight of Cups. Everybody's person is obsessively thinking about coming towards them. Aries in particular here. Our story plays out. Here's why, what's happening. Here we go. Here's the end of the book. It can determine whether that book is a bestseller or not. You ready? Ready. 7 of Cups. At least it's not a 5. Again, this just backs up the pre-shuffle. Somebody's looking, in your case, Pisces, 2 fish in particular, I believe this ties directly to your September reading. Somebody here is thinking about ways to come towards you. Somebody here is working it out, figuring it out. You're always tied to the Leo angle. You don't have to know a Leo. Doesn't matter, but you're tied to this angle. So the Lover's card plays very big here. All right, they're very drawn to you. It is bouncing off the Empress too. All right. I don't always point out the connections like that, but these connections are why I don't do timestamps, because I'd have to keep referring back to other signs and other energies. It's a pain in the ass. Just easier to look at the whole thing like this, because this affects all of you. You're all part of a cycle. But Pisces, somebody here knows that you're the right choice. All right, you're very special to this person. They're working something out. It could be on their side. They're thinking about options. Whatever that means, however that applies. You know, it's going to vary. It's a general reading. Okay. Yeah. They're working out options of how to come towards you. Because our story started over here, and the 12th position is always tied to the first. Just like in a book, the ending always ties to the beginning. All right. Let's see. Let's use the witches. We're going to use the witches tomorrow on the weekly reading. But let's see. Let's take a look here. Let's have the universe add all this up for us. All right. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card, universe. What's all this mean? What does it all mean, if for no other reason than so I can get a title for this video? But I think I got my title here. Everybody's person's obsessed. They are. There's a huge obsessed energy here. The devil flies over all of this. And the 3 of Wands crosses that devil. Somebody wants, like I said in the pre-shuffle, your person wants something new. They want to explore other options aside from how they've been living. They're all drawn to you like crazy. Your energy's moving fast, though. You guys get victory no matter what. And all your people can see that, and I think it makes them nervous, or they can feel it anyway. All right, let's see. Let's see where we go here. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Add all this up. Well, I'll show you the bottom card first. Bottom card will be crossing the center card I pull. It's the moon. Okay? Oh, it's not the moon. Holy shit. What? I said the moon. All I was drawn to is the moon. This witch's deck, it does this to me sometimes. Very rarely. It's judgment, actually. Oh, it's not the moon, but it is the moon. I said the moon for a reason. Freudian slips matter. It's not the moon, but it is the moon. It's judgment, and it's happening. I don't want to say the generic behind the scenes. It's not. It's actually happening through you. Because of you. So somebody is making a decision, looking at options, wanting to explore new options because of you. Okay? And some of you may be unaware of that because this person's been very silent. Okay? It's the easiest way I can phrase it. Let's see what the top cards are. Yeah. The Sun. What's this judgment crossing? The 8 of Wands. See? See? I'm not making this shit up. And what's red with the Sun? These are red center, left, right. The center card is our base energy. It's red right there. It's that judgment as I described it to you. Crossing 8 wands of forward movement and communication because you make them happy. And there it is. There's the four of Pentacles. It's fear. There's just, if I've explained the center energy here, right? Because of you, and you may not be aware of it. The energy is flowing through you. Somebody is moving forward. They're getting past something that they were once afraid of. Okay, the Sun is red with the 4 of Pentacles here. The 4 of Pentacles is holding back out of fear. There's almost like fear is going away. The devil is getting canceled out. right? By angel energy. It's getting completely, remember we had a truth sandwich in the pre-shuffle with that Ace of Swords in the middle there. It is. Somebody here is trying to look at other options to get happy. The sun illuminates things, okay? There's some sort of illumination going on within this person, all right? And there is a fear here that they might lose something if they come towards you. There is a little bit of that fear. I'm going to pull one card on this Four of Pentacles because there's a couple of different energies around it. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to, just because I'm just going to pull an extra card here. Give me an extra card. That will make the fear, that'll show you, if I pull a 4-card reading, it'll show you the energy, because then the Four of Pentacles is crossing the Eight of Wands with Judgment. So again, they're getting past their fears, right? They're moving on from their fears. Give me the one more card. Give me a card to bookend the sun here, just so I could show everyone the energy that's here, so they understand how it's being read. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. See, it's my student. It's my card of somebody here. This sun, this happiness makes them curious. This happiness, that's what I told you about the Judgment card crossing here. I called it the moon. It's the energy is through you. It lives in you. It lives in the divine feminine side. Because of you, they're making some changes. They saw the light. This person here is now very curious about what this is because they haven't had it. On their side, it's been fairly toxic. I use fairly loosely. So again, they're getting past their fears here. If we lay it all out, they're getting past their fears. Remember, Judgment's on top of that. And right here, the card of the student. This is a card of, it's a curious energy. It's someone who wants to learn about this, wants to feel this sun. So they're all looking at options on how to come talk to you, how to whatever. But there's an obsessiveness around it all with the devil. And that obsessiveness spreads to both sides. It spreads to their side too. They're obsessively thinking about how unhappy they are. They're excessively thinking about, maybe I'd like to explore other options. Exploring other options is the epitome of the sun with the Page of Pentacles all by itself, the card of the student. They are nervous about it. Some of that fear from the Four of Pentacles is still there, right? But they are pushing past their fear. Here's the fear. Here's them pushing past it. There's a forward. It's almost like the universe is saying you're going in whether you like it or not. And sure, bottom of the deck here, when I pull this card, crossing that card would be the Eight of Swords. They are in their head, okay? They are in their head a little bit. There's the fear right there. So I said some of it is bleeding over. Well, it's right there. The Eight of Swords. Sometimes, because of this devil energy, on either side, whether thinking about their life, the way they've been living, or thinking about you, there's a propensity to overthink because of this. The devil energy will try anything. It'll keep generating fears and fears and fears, and those fears will spiral. They're reflected here in the Eight of Swords. All right. So that's your Friday reading. That's where we're at. We'll see forward movement tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll do one card for each sign, and I clarify about the week of September 4th through the 10th, and we'll ask what actions your person's likely to take towards you. But we're also going to see a North Node reading very soon here on Sunday, which should prove very interesting. Pay attention to my 3-card I did on the nodes, and pay attention to my thank you reading that I did the other day. Very important. All of it's very important for you to understand the readings that are coming up in September, especially the September overview reading as well, the monthly overview for all signs. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.